Yeah, this is where we are today. We have done all these 50 joints, the beams that runs parallel to the 6 meter by 12 meter structure. So they are going up, as you can see. So we have completed, they are done here, which means the floor will be ready to be iso-boarded and then shutter ply boarded. So that is where we are. We still just have some few challenges where we need to get what is called a lesser level. So it's a machine that gives accuracy in terms of the level, to see that the level is 100%, and it shows exactly where it's shot on. If it's shot on 2 millimeters or whatever, it will tell us. So we were trying to get the machine today, and it's fully booked in most of the higher places, companies like It and so on. So we'll get that one hopefully tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, Monday, because we can't proceed until we sort and we are 100% sure about the level. You understand? We need to be 100% sure about the level of this structure, this foundation. Once we satisfy ourselves, and then we can proceed. If there is anything, this is the time where we can remove some of the pores, dismantle some of the beams, raise up, square up. I think you understand what I'm saying. So that's what is going to happen. We are going to wait until we get that lesser, it's called the lesser level. It's a digital level that will take the level from the beginning of this structure right to the end, and checking digitally how this structure is on level, more like the water pipe, and it's more like spirit level, but very advanced in form. So that is what we will stop us a bit. And then once we have satisfied that we are 100% on level, we'll proceed with our work, and we will start knocking the shutter ply boards. Before shutter ply boards, there will be OSB boards, and then shutter ply boards like I mentioned yesterday. But otherwise, the joints are all done here as the plan and is agreed. Yeah. So on the naked eye, a lot of people would think that the structure is skewed, because you'll be looking with the naked eye, because some of the stilts are higher, some are shorter. And this is because of the ground, the terrain. The ground is mountainous. We are in the mountain, so we are building from the mountain going downwards, and it's just common sense that the structure will come out like this. But when you are on top here, on the floor, once the floor is set, everything, put your speed level or the lesser level that we are going to use, you find out that everything is on level, because it's pause. That's how they are. You can't set pause on the same level. It doesn't make sense. It is always going to be like this, because it follows the gradient of the ground. It's just simple logical explanation. You're up and you're going down, so it follows the front should have higher stilts, and here should be very low, and then they grow gradually to get to the level of that one. So it's just simple logic in terms of building these structures when you are building using pores, which is the same even with brick foundation. If it was brick, it was still going to be the same concept. This was going to be the area underneath, where it was going to be filled with rubble and all that, and all these sides were going to be blocks. So that's how high it should have been if it was a brick structure, and quite expensive to build. And then there's this middle part, which I explained is the foyer, and then that's where the bomber will be, and also the pergola. They haven't done much in terms of these beams that goes across. They haven't done much here, but we are seeing that at least there's a framing which has been done for the foyer. So it's work in progress. But on that one, which is the second one, you can see that most of the beams are being done, or they've been done. Most of these beams that are going on 450 joints, they've been done. You can see we are only left with that small part there, and where the other guys are inside. So this is what we are doing today, and until we finish, yeah, mostly just doing those doing the beams, the joints on 450 millimeter joints, as per the instruction of the plan. Yeah, so the work is progressing, the team is working. Like I said, we just need to sort out the issue of the level, getting the machine hopefully tomorrow, and then with the client and his manager, we are going to satisfy ourselves 100% where the level is on level. Where it's not on level, then we're going to rectify that. Then we can be okayed, or we can be given a green light to continue with the building, so that when the engineer comes, there's no any